Welcome to Sisterhood Makeover with Cinder Brown. I want to thank you for joining this very special segment called Mommy, Me, and Sisterhood. And to help me out today, I have both of my biological daughters, Jara and Jada, because I really want to reach out to the young generation because we already know, parents, that there's a lot of bullying going on in the school system, as well as on social media. We see young people making videos, fighting one another, cursing one another out, just treating one another in a very cruel and rude way. So I thought it was important that we have two young girls representing their generation, and hopefully, parents, you will allow your young daughters to watch this segment with you. Now, before we get started into what we're going to discuss today, I want Jara and Jada to introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Jara Brown. I'm 10 years old and I love to sing, dance, and play on my phone.
Hi, my name is Jada Brown. I am 8 years old and I love to dance.
Awesome. Now, why I felt it was important to bring in my girls, because even in first grade, they were coming home telling me how young girls in their class were being rude or mean to them. Now, we already know, parents, that if the young girls are mean and rude in first grade, that sometimes they're going to grow up to be mean and rude adults. And so I'm going to allow Jara and Jada today to define what sisterhood means to them, the importance of sisterhood in their generation, and any advice they want to share with their generation concerning sisterhood. Now, Jara, I want to start off with you with our first question. What does sisterhood mean to you? Need to be still.
Sisterhood means to me when your sister is lives in another neighborhood and you live in another neighborhood, y'all can still communicate by texting. If they're going through a rough time right now, they can text you, they can send you a letter, anything.
So you're saying basically no matter where your sister is, no matter where they live, you are still connected. So that's what sisterhood means to you. Okay, Jada, what does sisterhood mean to you?
Sisterhood means to me you always need to be caring and loving and do what you have to do to be like a sister to them, and they could be like a sister to you.
Awesome, girls. So all those definitions that you gave were great definitions, that you're going to stay connected with your sister no matter where she is, and also you're going to be loving, caring, concerned about your sister, and just try to be a sister to them. Okay, so now we're going to try to get into the tough part. Can you guys tell me at least one bad experience that you probably have had with a sister? Jara, at school. Just tell me something that probably happened at school.
Well, this girl kept on bullying me about how I had got better grades than her. I got 100% of my conduct, and she kept calling me a goody two-shoes.
Okay, was she mean to you when she was calling you a goody two-shoes?
Yes.
Okay. How about you, Jada? What about your one bad experience?
When I was in first grade, it was this girl. We were playing at recess, and she said, "I wish you were never born."
She said what? Repeat that.
I wish you were never born.
So she said she wished you were never born. So that was very inappropriate behavior and language, right? It's probably something that she learned at home, or her parents let her say those type of rude things at home. So those are not so good experience that you guys have already faced at the age of 10 and 8. So since you guys have already kind of faced some bad experience with sisterhood, give me 2 reasons why you think sisterhood is important. I guess a positive or healthy sisterhood, not just being a sister.
One positive thing of being a sister is you can call them when you're feeling lonely.
Good. So you have someone, so that's one reason why sisterhood is important. You always have someone around when you're lonely. And what else?
When
there's no wrong or right answer, just
if they're going through a rough time at home, you can help them and stuff.
So basically, you could be a helper, or supporter, or encourager for your sister. Okay, Jada, you tell me 2 reasons why you think sisterhood is important.
Number one, that you have somebody to care for you and always have your back.
That's good.
And number two, that you can have their back.
Good. So 2 reasons why she thinks sisterhood is important. 1, you have someone caring for you, having your back, and then 2, you have their back. Awesome. Awesome answers. Now, let's talk about, let me get my cheat sheet because I can't remember all the questions. Let's talk about how can you be a sister to your friends at school, because that's when you mostly are communicating, because you're at school, what, almost 7 or 8 hours a day? So how can you be a sister at school? Yes, Jada, we'll let you go first this time.
Okay, like when they're alone and you really don't know them, like if it was the first day, you still could go out there and be kind and stuff and ask if they want to play or be friends. For you can act like a real sister to them.
Good. So you could befriend someone you never met and you see that they're new. You don't want them to feel alone. Very good. How about you, Jara? How can you be a sister at school?
If someone was new and they were getting bullied, you can have their back and tell the bullies to step off, and then you'll become friends for life who have your back.
Good. So basically you could take up for someone that you probably don't even know. You see them getting bullying and you're going to take up for them and say something. That was very important what you said, because sometimes y'all could see kids get bullied at school and nobody's saying anything, or you participate in the bullying. But you're saying that, hey, I'm going to go say something to those people. And make sure, kids, that also that you tell an adult, tell your teacher. And sometimes it's not going to always be wise for you to step in, because that bully may start bullying you or try to fight you. So make sure you always try to make an adult aware of the bullying situation. But that's good that you want to help and be an encourager to your friends.
Were the kid that was getting bullied before.
Yeah, sometimes you are the kid that was being bullied before, and you know how that feels, so you want to take up for someone else. Now, girls, do you have any advice you would like to share with girls your age concerning sisterhood?
Yes. I want to say for kids my age, if a kid is being bullied, you need to step up and help them, but first you need to tell a adult and then step up and help them.
So you're really becoming a bully advocate, because you are not getting off of this bullying kick. All right, how about you, Jada? You have any last thoughts or comments you want to share with your people your age?
Yes. You be kind to people, and always when they're alone, you just walk up to them and be concerned and stuff to make a better sister, and they could be a sister to you.
Good. So that is great advice. Always being concerned about other people and just trying to just be a kind human being. So that's very, very good. So I hope parents and mothers and dads, if you're watching, that you learned something very vital today. As you see that bullying was a very hot topic for Jara, because she felt like she's been bullied before. I know you already informed us that she's been bullied before. So she's very passionate about helping kids that have been bullied. So I encourage you to speak to your kids about being bullied. Encourage you to just share with your young girls about being kind, being respectful, being nice and considerate to one another. You know, it's not cool to walk around talking about each other. I mean, because I work in the educational system, I've had young girls in the 4th and 5th grade to look at me up and down and look at me crazy, rolling eyes and stuff, and they're kids. So I think this segment is so very important, that we're training our girls at a very young age to be young ladies and to be sisters to one another, to be loving, to be kind, as Jada was saying, to be concerned about about one another, to be genuinely concerned about one another. And I can't say that enough, just to care about one another. So, girls, do you think we said all we need to say about
I
sisterhood
want
today?
to add one more thing.
I
And still, you could be cyber bully. So, yeah, still.
Yeah, so we know that bullying is happening through cyberbullying and also in person. So parents, pay attention to your kids' social media page. I know one thing about my girls, they're not on every social media page, and the
just on
pages that they're on,
We're on Instagram.
they say they're just on Instagram.
Yeah.
And the
YouTube.
page, yes, and the pages that they're on, they are private. And I know I pay attention, and they will let you know I look at their friend requests and who's trying to follow them and all that good stuff. So
Yeah, that's a thing.
yes, so parents, please pay close attention to what's going on with your kids, and especially our young girls. So I don't think we have anything left to say today. I want to thank you for joining in and listening to my daughters tell you what sisterhood means to them, the reasons why it's important, and how at a young age they could be better sisters. Now, girls, you sure you ready to sign off now?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna end it like I always end it. Your friend and your sister, Cinder Brown, what? Signing off.
Bye.